a flash and a fault line to try to hold off Sentinels on attack here. Unconventional. Normally the breach would be going for full util in this situation.
GG's in.
Yeah, and he was just holding fault line in case there was a rapid
Together
at the beginning. Now they don't realize that Sentinels have crept all the way forward.
No.
Past the smokes and
No.
shots to the body. That'll do the job. A lot of damage done by Decisive, and the follow-up is there from on high. Tui's
Don't love it, but it's
trying to
okay.
deliver and rain down bits and pieces of lead, and he's definitely chipped down a few of these Sentinels players working with player disadvantage, but still
Dallas is taking
access
space
to the site and critically as well. Extremity control
Ooh,
games.
chill.
Go, go, go. No,
not yet.
The timing that he's willing to take here with a paranoia.
Oh.
Attempt to push past this one. Doesn't spot anybody sidestepped in time.
Ooh, bang!
Well,
come on, then.
Every single one counts here for Sentinels.
One more, baby.
Times of the essence. Loudy to get a bit of a move on. And
Rockets.
definitely finding the kills now. John QT has to be that pivotal playmaker. He can't really reveal his position anyway. Still lands that first one. Half onto the
Nice try. I like what he tried to do. He knew he had to get a kill before using rockets, because if he used rockets... Hey, I'm making the analysis!
To play the 1v1. Loud, get back in.
That's going to be...
Also, I need... Can we... Oh, chill.
Show? Yeah, it spotted it. Okay, Zelsis removed off to the side.
This Luke Show guy's got to go.
These players into a different direction here with a fault line down through main. Still a wall in your face.
No way he doesn't forget. I guess got to put it on my calendar.
Forced up into the ramp here. They might be just going straight into...
Who's the IGL for Loud? Backstab Pancata.
Now getting a bit of a move on. Close to the side, Luke Show. He reveals it.
Took our strats to the enemy, dude.
Positioning is incredibly passive. Full heaven control. Luke Show can't really swing for an engagement.
Trader, don't we replaced him? We had to. He wasn't shooting back.
In his hands.
That wasn't our choice, bro. That was his choice.
All the way up here. Gonna be trying to double hold this one up. Oh, just missing the timing onto it. Okay, 20 seconds remaining. Time to shine if you're Tui's. Plenty more targets here. Pancata surely has got to assist. Sun's gonna be ricocheting.
Nice!
To the side. That's
nice!
Reclaimed. 2 players dropped.
4v3, chill.
Side is open access. A plant down on top of it, so upgrades acquired.
Like it has a bulldog.
Sentinels as well should be prime to play into this post plant.
You want to fight them on close quarters.
Good blast timing. Good blast timing.
Can't be jiggling into the outlaw.
Slightest at gaps as well, so they just need to have to play himself in there, but the flash and
the flash.
Mistimed ever so slightly. He's just one.
Ew! Nice! Young's gonna kill me.
Tidy little 3-piece. They're being contested as well as a slow beginning for Sentinels.
Or you can just not yell. Nah, I need to yell, bro. If I don't yell, I'm not me.
Got a flash here to clear Luke Show.
Yeah.
Nice, narrate. Is he looking good today? We do it yesterday.
Nice controlled play from Sentinels, and they have the option always of returning back over to Zelsis, who's just been taking a controlled approach to A-main. And it looks like that's where they're headed. Down through sewers, avoiding this triple stack.
Maybe jacket buff? Oh yeah, it's the jacket buff.
Definitely a player to be watching later on, especially.
Wait, what is the what is the buffs? Narrate, jacket buff, Tarik not in studio, Kubert with Kaplan. What are all the Sentinels buffs? There's too many superstitions. I can't keep track.
Here though.
Tarik not in studio, check. Narrate wearing jacket, check. Kubert in Kaplan's hands, check. Rob's talking in the chat.
Exchange of weaponry, but a full line to supplement again.
Ooh, nice second. Let's go, baby.
Hands exchanged into seconds.
It only just got into his hands, right in time to shut that down.
Makes good use of it.
They've been able to spring the trap just 2 seconds earlier. John would have fallen with it.
Bancada, if you get a kill here, you're fake as bro.
Bancada.
You're fake as Bancada if you get a kill here. Second? Yes, second? Yes, knife him. If you knife him, please knife him. I'm begging you, knife him.
Second, making sure there's full clearance.
Okay, it's alright. Close the kill, close the kill. Don't knife him. Don't knife him. Play serious, bro.
A bit of a ramp take as well. It's cautious from Sen, but they're making all the right moves.
And Zekken's always got the
Can you turn up the stream? Of course I can.
If there is a trap. You can see the fault line being held from Tui's. So there's definitely a thought about clearing this.
Celsius, hello.
No!
Left really Zekken on a bit of an island, but
wow, the clone saved him.
Mr. President, and Zekken scurries his way back.
Meanwhile, Luke Shaw under pressure.
Yeah, just a quick pop.
Celsius on.
Yeah, that's Bang just silently hopping over for the information. Almost just spotting this one up, and now he's stunned up doubly.
Holy stun! Holy util!
Just a lockdown to 1 kill. Bit more
Celsius
now thrown into it, and with that outlaw in the hands of Zelsis.
Nice shot, brother.
Half armor.
This util was insane, right?
Pancada Has to be the playmaker now from this position here, tucked to the side. Will he be cleared?
Yes! Good trade, brother.
Trade off from Sentinels now. They're going to be running all the way down onto this site, getting into that post plant.
Another spot when Pancada
actually
had to do more from that position. It's a tough one, though. How do you get more than one when you're tucked into hell like
Don
that?
has rockets. Let's see how he uses it.
But his positioning was so committed. Couldn't use the paranoia. And now he's put everything onto Kawanzin and Tuiz.
Early rockets.
You initiate a duo for Loud.
Buy some time for the Viper flank mid. It's planted default, though.
Trying to exit through CT. Very difficult last. The Salvos are going to be clearing most of the way in through back side. That's a peek from Zekken. Instant with the punish.
Nice.
To the side, not anticipating that high ground angle.
Wait, what? Nice. Good job. Good wraparound by Zelsis. I like that. Good stall from John. Good wraparound from Zelsis. Nice job, bro.
There's only one person home. It's Pancada over towards the B side.
What?
That's a straight shot straight through the wall. Bang almost gets dropped.
Speed up. He's alone.
But he's still alone here, isolated. He has to evacuate, to be honest. He wants to stay alive, backing his way in through the spawn.
It's a free site.
TP into the back, that's Bang. Cuts up the angle.
They have no ults here.
Gives an overly safe entry here for the Sentinels players. They're anticipating that there might be a response outside.
Look where he's planning.
6 all the way out.
Loud are currently looking for the lurker in mid. They're looking to try to see if there's somebody there.
Is that so the blast can go through the wall and get the spike?
And Luke.
Chat?
And now that they've realized there's nobody, they can start committing to a retake. But again, it's with a bad buy.
Smoke isolates it. Both flash going to be expended. As you already said, very bad buy indeed.
Nice.
Loud still going to be committing the abundance of detail to try and make an attempt at least of this round. Already flooding out towards the back. That's Pancada hitting up some beautiful shots. Damage done. Absolutely absurd work from Pancada. Digitine joined by the sides here. They've got Sentinels corralled into the corner.
Look at this.
And Pancada,
does he have time? Yes.
Pulls it out.
Wait, we lost.
Shrinking down.
I think he's got it.
Oh,
wait, he aced?
God, Pancada.
Wait, where?
What a beastly round from Pancada. Not only does he collect every kill, but he was doing so much damage even at the start of the round with that wallbang headshot to begin. His Sheriff aim was remarkable here.
That's insane.
Utterly remarkable.
That's insane work.
How?
Insane work.
The Sheriff Ace is free? Not me? I will today, probably. Watch.
Here comes second with a dimensional drift. Do they have any ults that they want to combo off the back of this? They definitely could. Breach and Taylor.
Even Bustio got a Sheriff Ace.
They'll find Lucio in this hard anchor position as well.
With love, lovingly, Bustio, lovingly. Ooh, nice. Nice! That's what we do! Take your Sheriff Ace, pussy!
Immaculate, just as they drew it up there from Sentinels. Everybody from Loud.
Get his ass, get his ass! Where you going, Tweez? Oh, Vinny's coming for you, Tweez. You better count your days, buddy.
He had salvos at the back feet. And Digitine, he wants to hold on to
if you knife him, I'll kiss you.
A chance to jump spot, sees it. Noise made, second.
That's a flawless. Can you guys count that? Can you guys see that? That's a flawless. Take your ace, pussy. That's a flawless. Guys, can you please not spam the chat? My mom bought me this new laptop. It gets really hot when the chat is being spammed. Now my leg is starting to hurt because it's getting so hot.
Well, here's an aggressive fight. It's a blade storm into the hands of Digitine, trying to make a move for it. Banks punish with the TP. Stun connects. But straight from behind. Evens out at least that exchange, but still Loud have made out almost like bandits. Now there's no guns to be reclaimed here. The space is rapidly taken up once more by Sentinels, and they're looking to punish it even further. Holding that. Util and ult in the hands of Kawazine. Holding that is way too delayed.
brother, what are you holding though? What are you waiting for, brother? Nice, John.
And laying siege down to the site.
The ultimate direction was to push people into the site.
That's too slow.
They weren't ready.
3v1. Discipline.
Tempo increased it. Sen just inserted.
Alright, don't do it, bro. You're gonna make me look bad.
As you said, they weren't ready for it. Pancada. Seen miracle rounds for him, but listen, Guardian in hand. Just spots the one player. No one from
Ooh, Zelsis. How poetic. How poetic. God forbid a white boy catch a vibe, for real.
Really difficult spot for Digitine, and 2 years to be playing in 2 years. Has to be the one to push back this presence out through vents. He's already found that first kill, and now we're seeing the scurrying on the other side of things here. Sentinels are the ones who are looking for a few more available options. There's only 25 seconds left into this round, and where you're seeking to end here, over towards the B side, but the pit in your face, an orb in your face on top of it, and plenty of bodies. Loud have sent in the reinforcements. TP across from Bang. There's no supplementary fire, no trade inside here, and straight through the pit as well. Murky depths, desperation from Zelsis.
Nice try.
Peppered down from the shorty in hand. Got to give it up now if you are Sentinels here. Just losing grip of that round.
That's okay.
And that's mission essentially accomplished. Now Luxio becomes the critical player for Loud.
He's the pin holding it all together here. There's a clone in your face. Not going to be baited by that one too much.
Damn,
Slow to a crawl.
Wow.
Second just shrugs off
I
the
thought
bullets.
Luxio was going to get that, actually.
Luxio straight out of the
I thought Luxio wins that.
The warrior steps up, Pancada. Can he get it done?
Yeah, with B-main control.
Ooh, what a peek!
Too many angles to really anticipate across that place.
What a peek, brother!
So now the B side open for
Damn.
A lot have already made the decision.
Look at this
Taking
teamwork,
operator,
man.
It's just not on the cards. And
Look at this teamwork.
They're saving.
The calling from John in this round is lovely. The way that they isolate so many individual fights.
Wow.
Zekin gets
Save pre-plan. We like to see that.
I'm just hoping that people will walk into him late.
Snap throwing as well. Doesn't really signify too much.
Okay.
Doing this as part of their protocols.
Yeah, your
there is
ult.
a bit more of a follow-up now. Dimensional drift.
He's both of them. He's both of them.
Away. Pinpoint accuracy, pointing out multitudes of these players here. They're sighted up. That's going to be the roll in front, and it cuts up most of the side.
Oh, I like how they did this. I like how they did this. Wait, they leave a gap in the back of the site for second. They breach ult the rest of it.
Heaven smoke fading away. There's chances to be a fight to be taken.
These guys are smart.
All missiles away.
Can't quite finish it off though here. Still 3 left to
These guys are sick.
It's all laid down. Preemptive plans by Sentinels are always just.
I don't think it's that deep. It is, bro.
Anytime the ults are online, Sen look gorgeous in terms of their execution. And you asked the question earlier today, Brent. What version of Sen are we going to see on that stage?
Oh my
God.
Get to make ramp control once more.
You already own me. Oh shit, that goes in chat.
Into place. An attempt to try and defend this one. And, oh, well, Luxio is just right in front of his own wall as well. Sidestepping alongside Zekin, doing a bit of a dance. Down over towards Heaven control though. There's a paranoid sweep and clear onto the one side as well. Give a bit more peace of mind and dropping down to hell. This is Luxio just trying to support as well.
We don't like that.
With the bullets from on high.
I don't know where it happened, but we don't like that.
Quick exchange here. Sentinels are being squeezed. Pancada approaching from the side. His coverage into the fire, but John QT now alive, left alone into this spot.
Brother.
1v3 that he's made it himself. 35 seconds left into the round.
Teammates pinging out Luxio. Made a footstep over towards screens.
Ropes to B, John. Ropes to B. Ropes to B, bro.
Wow.
Damn it.
25 seconds. If he had to go B, it would be right now.
Let's use
Otherwise,
rockets.
he's got to brute force his way through Luxio and Tui's on site.
Yeah, 17 seconds left.
Only a 1v2 here.
Doesn't want to make any sound whatsoever with the reload here. Your chances of winning the round essentially naught at this point. Spotted out. 8 seconds left. You'd have to get a bit of a move on. There's 2 players waiting to receive. So
nice
Loud
try.
do find themselves a bit of a round here. They've stunted the momentum ever so slightly.
2-3 there, having a walkabout in the mid-round, so now they're going back over to mid.
This is disrespect from him. He's been playing it passive over towards B, but this is far more aggro. Control of B main, pretty critical at that as well.
Holy shit.
Hard onto Pancada. He's going to be dropping and falling here.
Nice jiggle.
Quick peek just from the shoulder. Gives the acknowledgement here for Sentinels. They realize now, okay, there's an operator in play. So regaining that mid control.
Bait
Again,
me.
it's going to be forced out. There's a slight gap in through the back of the side.
Oh, there's the gap.
It's going to be pushed forwards as a result. And the rate, it's going to be that level of awareness. Still trying to make a go of things. Laying claim down over the
Damn, what a
right
shot.
Be helping out in the rate here, but site control. Give it up, but they don't have B main. That's held down by Decisive. Smoke into your face as well.
Dang.
Way ahead of it. Inserted himself, dominated that angle nice and early, and it brings it back down to that 2v2. Kawazina 2 is
Oh, he snuck into one.
side by side here for God knows how many years at this point. Banging second, quick peek. The bang, that was a risky maneuver, but he gets the information for second to work off of salvos. Off and around to the side here. Stun ricocheting. Needs to land
that was a good
shot, but
stun.
slowed down entirely.
Damn
here.
it.
Bangs
That was
position.
good util by Tejo. Nice try.
Sentinels stacking the A side of the map, leaving B completely open. Really
Oh.
hard read.
Yep, quick dash as well. And
Wow.
Snakebyte's not going to be saving you from that spot there. The stun was picture perfect. Up through into heaven.
Damn.
This is Loud laying claim to most of this now. And Rate's just attempting to slow this one. A bit of a crawl. Salvos, preemptive. Space can be taken straight back up again, but it's a cautious engagement now. You can see both teams drifting and walking straight back into it. Reloads are heard, and this is going to be a bloodbath. Straight into the blender. That's occurring. Right click in your face. No anticipation for it.
Nice,
well.
second.
Slight miss onto the corner, hopping straight over, and it's 3-3.
That was nice.
At a moment's notice.
How are they still alive in that spot? Zekin on 2 HP, and somehow Sentinels have defended B heaven. Loud, regroup, go back over to B main. Surely this avenue is not going to be as heavily defended. They've already used so much of that defensive utility. Aftershock gone, Paranoia gone. Loud should be able to just walk out.
The free sight.
Gamble by Sen as well. They're making their moves over towards A, expecting it to be going in that direction. It is a good call from Loud.
And this is going to make it really difficult for Sentinels once they get back onto the retake here, because they have no clue how deep these Loud players could go. Look at Cowanzine all the way in spawn. You don't know if B Heaven's compromised, Spawn's compromised, or if they're all playing some kind of passive setup. Really, really tough to retake.
Oh.
Cowanzine shows presence. Potentially a bit of a bait and switch as well, but the Salvad's right.
Wow,
and with
good
the
job.
footsteps, okay. Lots of targets there for Lucio to potentially take care of. And Cowanzine's
Yes.
not anticipating that Bang was just hanging back.
Pancada 1v3, planet
An
default.
extra element into the play. Now it's planned for
Oh, it's planned
Pancada
for
off to
him.
the side here. Smoke in his hand, but the fault line is going to be causing a bit of delay and a tap. Not quite a tap, it's a full stick at this point. It needs to be that coverage and defense.
Yes!
That's Bang that presses
Good
the
job.
advantage. It's a big pistol round here for Sentinels. It's a lead that's going to be accrued up as well. Second with the Outlaw, but he's not going to be receiving too much of the danger. Loud at all, very much stacked up, and Bang just taking a peek as well, just as the stun phase, but he only gets the one for his trouble. Instant reclear here, called by Sen. They don't want to give up that gun. Instead, the sight is taken up by Loud.
And they know that they're going to try to defend this weapon, and so look at how much space Lucio gets immediately in screens.
Yeah, push all the way back
Oh.
in to the side. Zekin to
He's
get
in.
two stray shots here. Heavy control is going to be given up as well. Bullets straight through the box as well.
Down you, bro!
Away and around from that wall somehow.
Oh my God.
So gets John in the mix. Zekin still hanging back, still provides that supportive element. Just missing
What
the time
the
in corner. Zelsis can't quite lay
Why is
claim
this
to that
scary?
kill. 2v3 though still. Sen have maybe advantages
Nice
into this one,
spam.
and just on that stray shot.
You heard him, you heard him.
It's a bit of a gambit from Zelsis. He knows
Ooh!
the
What a way to
send them
scale.
out.
He drops in the flower.
For that burst of util. Now you go for the reclear.
Oh, might be dead.
One bit of fault line off of just a connection there. Rebounds and ricochets.
Oh,
And can't
wow.
survive. Stun just not quite connecting there to that point.
You got up so fast.
Looking to speed this one up. There's a cloud burst into your face, but still going to get access into the side.
Ooh.
Some straight shots to the Outlaw.
That
Zekin
seemed close.
praying. You can get a cheeky pick off.
What is this?
Doubled up. That's unorthodox here.
What the f is this post plan?
Peeking out through the smoke. There was no
Wait,
play.
Zelsis came through.
Zelsis there. He heard the plant going down and was hoping that he could take that timing.
Can Narrate recover the rifle? Because Zelsis just kind of ran in there with the Bulldog. Narrate would love to have that one back. And Lucio invents, playing as that backstab at all times,
Yeah, he's an
if they
insurance
need it.
policy, isn't he? And yeah, well, just about sniffed out here, but Bang wasn't ready for it. At this point, it is a sealed up round for Loud.
Any damage?
Yeah, very clean. Exactly what they were looking for, exactly what they needed.
Then it's still going to be
Let's try
making
it.
it nice and awkward, or at least applying
Good
a bit
luck
of
for
pressure
it.
in the
Good
end,
luck,
but
Premier
still
team.
flawless.
Good luck,
Everybody
200
surviving
ta.
Loud. Fault line, just in response to the drone that was sent flying forwards. It's meant to slow down. Loud. Ensure that they can't claim too much space up towards mid. It's not going to stop them though for now. It's going to be John who puts a stop to them if he hears this one dropping
this angle
down
good?
silent as it goes, but just betrayed.
Two.
Just by the foot, but too many tangos. Okay, we're going to go for it anyways. The salvos to try and force
Holy
the issue. Push all the way into
Nice,
your
Narrate.
face. Narrate. Bit of spam, side by side, shoulder
Good
to
drone.
shoulder with the IGL.
Drone is
Good
down.
clearance there with a drone out to the side. Gets the acknowledgement. They know that there's players, and Loud are trying to at least make an attempt.
Oh.
Second's anchor position on site is so tough to deal with.
And not just that, I mean, it's an anchor smoke that's being laid down for him. And
Nice,
that's beautiful. Still
speed.
flashed up into the moment. Gonna deal with this
Yes!
one. Running gunning is ordered up.
Flash! What's
Still
up?
Flash is connecting. He's running a mockery.
Good
of
job,
the
man.
round.
Good support, util. Good shooting. Good bro.
It's such a great defensive
Come
protocol to
on.
go for. If he feels like he needs more information, may end up. I mean, he doesn't go for
Oh,
the peak,
good
he goes for the drone
suppress.
and he spots a bunch of them.
A lot of suppression
Nice,
as well,
man.
and just as the smoke blooms into the face of Bang, won't deny him that kill. Cowanzine dropped into the moment. 38 seconds left.
He heard him TP. He heard him
The
TP.
high ground, it needs to be a plant in order to use. Going to oblige, help out the team with that one. Getting ourselves into the post plan. This is full heaven control here for Sentinels.
Why does he like that spot
Loud
so
very
much?
Trapped out onto the site. Lucio realizes the importance. Needs to hold down to main control. He's basically the only thing.
Wait, where is Zekin at? How is Zekin here?
Been a night of Fox in the pen. Gets all the way into the back
Uh-oh.
lines and leaves it just down to 2Es now. Flash
Nice
after
jump!
but the
Good
double
jump,
face
Narrate. Good boy. Don't tell him I said that.
To LOUD over and over again.
Not common people don't clear it. I see.
Narrate's really been trying to help Zelsis in mid, knowing that Zelsis is going to be a focal point.
Second's not moving.
I mean, neither's Luxio, though. They're both just
oh my god
with each other over on this A side, but Luxio's called in reinforcements.
Oh, caught him.
He's just wandering around in through mid here. There's going to be that double face off the flash. Zekin this time appreciating the threat. Makes a bit of a move backwards now, holding his ground and holding.
Oh my god, brutal.
Stalwart defender with some util to help him out.
Too many targets!
Just not enough bullets for the job really at hand still.
Oh.
There's the Sentinels. Happy to step straight back into the fight once more.
Brutal.
Filling in the gaps, and that's an incredibly difficult ask now. 2Es into a 1v2. ISO's the one. Guardian in hand. Just needs a second. Zelsis. Position noted. 2Es.
Yes!
Steady hand.
Good job. Good job.
Who shuts him down.
Good job. Good job, bro. Good job.
Zelsis
Viper's
ult at
ult.
the very beginning of the round. Has help from Zekin and Narrate with the fault line if there
being
was any early
used.
pressure, and now both of those players can go and help elsewhere on the map. And it looks like A is the area that LOUD are going to hammer again.
They're just trying to regain a bit of control up towards ramp. Bullets landing.
There is a chance, actually, that Luxio makes the play in B main. So keep that in the back of your head throughout all of this, because Bang is over there just trying to control this. But that Viper's orb is really tough to get information around. So it forces Bang to try to play forwards and take the fight. But we kind of saw Luxio scrapping with Zekin in the prior round, and it never quite resulted in the opening pick that LOUD were hoping for.
Cover going out.
You're going to be going into the A side. You're going to be meeting again Zekin. He's tucked to the corner. Tight is the angle.
Nice.
That's a difficult one to land there. Decisive doubled up with a cloud burst, obfuscating where he was moving and hiding into. LOUD get themselves the site. Plan needs to go down as the next stage.
Plan needs to go down, and I think 2Es needs to use this ult aggressively. You can't allow Sentinels to just go for their classic retake protocols.
Yeah, full control all out through screens. 2Es is thinking about it. He's got a fault line for the first wave. Stun for a stun. This exchange.
Brother, pick something!
Through all sorts of util paranoia sweeps. He's going to be potentially catching on a bit of friendly fire onto Decisive, but I think he sidesteps it. Bang, an attempt to TP past it. It was cheeky. Leaving Sentinels now into 3v4. They are being stalled out entirely here.
I think they're going for exits.
So much util.
They're going for exits, right?
Back pocket from 2Es and Kawanzin. That's one of the problems with Sentinels playing offside, playing the retake so often.
Time is ticking.
It's over at this point.
Wow, they got all the kills.
They're going to be losing this round, but that wasn't the objective. Bladestorm is what Decisive's going to be working with.
Nice.
Celsius catches the contact as well, gets a bit of information.
And if Decisive tries to accelerate and pick Zelsis, the fault line is waiting
has
for
ult.
Narrate. So he's always got that safety
wait,
in
what?
the back.
All the back in spawn. Spawn is going to be used just for the stealth drone. Use no tag, or actually, I tell a lie, it was a tag up on the side here. Celsius position is known. Decisive's going full speed ahead as an Armageddon as well. It's meant to clear the way here from Sen. Gives him peace of mind, potentially to re-clear back into mid as well, deny that space from LOUD.
Like in soloing, eh?
Time to jump.
Luxio would die in one shot here. It's only Kawanzin that has the full armor.
Really important fight as well when the wall goes up. Luxio sending it flying overhead. Second knows that he's lurking around, just barely a peek. The TP back.
Didn't catch that Decisive was also in this area, I think. But Narrate is still getting called over to help anyway.
And JoQT gonna be that playmaker into that spot here. This is LOUD. Doing anything at this point.
30 seconds left.
Trying to find a path to victory.
This is all a face, by the way.
Forwards, a fake, and making moves. Bang, bang! Hold up, does not anticipate that there's more players waiting for him. It's all over the place in the end.
I say we pause. Thoughts? We have 2 pauses left, right? Pause.
It's a flash a step forwards. It's going to be a fault line to the side along with some salvos off of Bang's contact. We'll see it. Damage done. Here's the fault line. Here's the salvos all the way through. And,
wait, he's dead. Wait, you guys see that? You too?
Into the mix.
That's actually guaranteed death.
I think the damage done there.
Holy
to get the kill onto Decisive too. Oh, that is good information. You've just seen him teleport away, and you know now that this lurk up towards
imagine going into that util combo in ranked.
Luxio's taking that time.
Yo, imagine your gold teammate gets spotted in B main. 2 rock.
Goes down. B King shorty. Okay, and there's a follow-up.
Oh, that's brutal.
Rifle fire.
On a more important round, that might be worthy of a death slam.
And silent jump spots, narrate, just hoping you can get a bit of mid-round information to try and put together what LOUD are up to onto a round like this. That space that Luxio gained prior just by taking that timing. LOUD can now set up for the hit.
Right there.
Could definitely still be a second round here to close the map.
Holding tight to the corner here. Still got the Guardian into his hands. Clone.
Missed the flash.
Active now. Stunned up and has to
he
get
got
all the
out.
way back out. All of his util really expended into the moment.
Oh.
And Luxio still holding it down over towards heaven.
Fuck.
Gives up a lot of the space here, but he's peeking out wide, and he's actually given up his life as a result of it here. Pancada now steps up to be that playmaker.
That was
Containment.
I don't know if we
really bold
should.
from
Probably
Narrate. He
not
just
your
walked
rule.
straight
No.
through the snake bite, disrespected it.
Okay. Pancada does claim his kill. It's going to be a thorn in the side of Sentinels if they want to try and play this retake effectively. So Zenkin already realizes it. Himself going for potential re-clear. Stray shots. Pancada's revealed himself. Out wide to the sides. Guardian's just not the weapon at hand to try and take that
This is
duel.
Eco anyway.
And John definitely wants to save in this spot. He brought down to 450 credits.
Why are you guys saying ew, bro? Like, you don't miss that kill too. No shit, I'm missing that, but this guy's supposed to be good. What the fuck?
The big rounds, the big chances for Sen to close.
Bank's going to be feeling the heat soon enough.
Oh, nice.
Kaozin has been dropped.
There goes the Teho ult as well.
Uh-oh. Is that going to be the impetus? The turning. On the round they get sent this map. We'll see. Big opening kill. Let's put a pause into the step of LOUD. They need to re-explore some different avenues and directions.
Cover going out.
Zels is pushed away from his spot where he was regaining information in mid. Luxio. They realize there's at least Luxio here in B main, but you don't know if there's still friends stuck around with him. Zekken's doing what he can to hold down the entirety of the A side of the map on his own here. John Cutie just making the gamble, it's going to be a re-hit, and he is right.
Yeah, the bodies are in the right place here for Sentinels to try and shore up the defenses. Push back this approach. It's all contact plays up to now. LOUD.
Look out from Luke.
Trying not to make any noise. Luke is all the way out. And why
Nice.
just peeking out to the side here. There is that return of the fire out towards the back of the side. Luxio. Demonic in the moment. Someone single-handedly trying to shut this way down. Just backpedaling away.
Chased
it. He's handed that angle. Salvos. Lay it down. An attempted delay here, but a Survivor's Pit that's offloaded as well.
Fuck, we didn't get much info.
Exit out through the back. Bit of spam onto the corner.
Oh, careful, John.
John needs to be careful though with that decay damage.
Damn.
2v3 pit at play.
Fucking Luxio, actually.
Bit of RNG, I think.
We need an RNG spam here. We need an RNG spam here.
Spam's going to be the name of the game here for Sentinels. They've already laid claim to just the one, but the pit is still standing out towards the back. This is Luxio, you can see.
Right, left,
crouched up.
left.
For free with that one.
Fuck, he's so close.
Shredded with bullets towards the back of the side, but still, as long as the pit is up,
Do it again, bro,
the
please.
safety and the round should be locked up entirely.
How could you know?
Good awareness.
How could you know?
But this rookie player,
Oh, no.
inserted into this roster when there was little hope for the more.
Last player standing.
It's a string of rounds now that realistically have been put together purely just from Luxio himself. Very much almost all or nothing. You can see phone line held out. Sound cues, I think, is waiting. One way as well. The setup feels familiar, but here's a flash play.
Wait, what the fuck? This flash did
Not sure
dick.
what happened to the flash. Maybe we got 8 by the wall. Bit of the geometry Armageddon to try and set this one up already. Narrate as the slightest of off angles and the TP forwards into the cloud burst. Needs to be careful. Util out into his hands already.
Oh,
Stunned.
Lord
Lay it
almighty.
Down, hopping around into the corner. Stun. We're not denying that kill at least, but still it's traded out instantaneously.
Dang.
The bang from
Spams.
behind.
Left.
Trying to do more. Rips away.
Yes.
Make it 3. And will he grab the 4 for the
Oh!
Yes, he
Come on, then! Holy! How'd he get there? What the f?
What a beast!
Dude!
Where did he pull that one from?
Oh my god, where
Miles
did he?
behind them, and he was so confident. Looking to try and send this one.
Right.
Waiting for the drone, TP forward.
Wow,
to
that was
smoke. This is
awesome.
Familiar play. I've seen this one before. I've seen them already take that side control.
I haven't laughed that long for a while.
And that's LOUD, just looking for the play to be made.
1 for 1.
Salvos in the fault line. Slows down the approach at least for Sentinels, but it's still a 4v4 and a fight towards the flank. Narrate needs to win this one.
Narrate, come on, baby.
Already aware of the fact that Decisive was going to be lurking around that spot and position.
Yeah, nice aggressive positioning.
Good smoke.
Now LOUD have got to do it all with just 3 players remaining. There's a TP forwards, and that's
Nice
going to
second.
smoke. Yeah, second quick. to lay claim to that area of the map, at least to try and add spot here. And just two players left to stand here, shoulder to shoulder is Loud in a 2v3. Time's starting to tick though and get away from them. Sen realize it. How do you win this round?
Time is low, it's over.
Feeling the squeeze, a lot of tension now from them. And the plant onto the corner as well, it's picture perfect. So you can jump into the air all you like. You're not winning this round out if you're Loud.
Good job, John with a 3K. Nice.
Both teams here.
Inevitably, if he does try and fake presence.
But I mean, look at what he's going to be dealing with. A stun, a vice flash.
I wish I am trained again.
I mean, he is toast.
Balls up.
You are dead.
And he's going to be moving around all the way.
No one peeks.
No way he escapes out of
what
that
the fuck?
He realized what was up, I think, because they sprayed at Blue Room. He pinged it
the
immediately afterwards. He realized there's a trap play off of it, and he wanted to trigger it and get out.
Pay to lose some of these sprays.
They're still going to be holding the side, just about cleared in time. Skips backwards. Zelsa's still going to be getting one, though.
DG aim training is genuinely the saddest thing anyone can do. Shut up, Skibbity Banana.
A spot here where really you just don't want to feed John QT his ultimate.
No. Players and bodies are flooding back into this one like Loud want to really take and make a go of this one. Luxio's already got the one there. Smoke cuts up a section of it, getting a bit of ground now, gaining it forwards. This is for Loud.
Wait. Don't!
Pistol's doing some decent work indeed. Luxio left into that 1v1, him versus Narrate. Plan position. Just off to the side here. Still capable for Narrate to try and make something for it.
We don't need that ego, man.
Expensive.
But I wouldn't do it around kids in real life. But on stream, I just gotta, you know, I just gotta be myself. Wait, what? It don't matter. Good job. Nice. Nice.
Just brushed off the table.
And this wall set up right from the beginning of the round to allow a B pivot.
Luxio.
No, this guy.
They line up for him, and he'll happily spray them all the way down.
What?
It's nothing.
That's outrageous Vandal spray control.
Yeah.
Some remarkable things from Luxio over the last couple weeks. But that one, that might be the best so far.
That looks so satisfying.
In fact, it doesn't even hit the, what is that, the 5th bullet he kills Zelsis with towards the end?
Second inserted, the rest of his team now.
What
is that?
Is that a pre-fire? There's no way his reaction times are that fast.
It's crazy. Luxio though stepping all the way back up here, even through the smoke. He just spotted the barrel off to the side here, and he hears it rumbling at the footsteps. He's just missed the timing onto it once again.
He gives and he takes.
Could have been set up for brilliance once more. But for Sentinels, they're going to take that one happily as a bit of an in. Aftershock to try and push back the Blue Room presence.
That's fun.
Stun's going to be ricocheting now, and it goes both ways. Decisive is going to be getting his team all the way back in. It's a beautiful one, along with a flash. Supplementary is the util, and the kills are collected. All off the back of it.
Credit to 2E's, because he's had some
really
nice
big
flash
rounds. That was nice util by
That
Loud.
one was spectacular. And this is now 2 rounds in a row that Sen have tried something aggro and have been crushed on B. They're not stopping.
The Vandal giveth.
Control of Rubble.
This is eco for us, yes.
They take it within the first 10 seconds, instantly.
We're
breaching. Too hot here, but they're looking to try and overwhelm. Swarm these players with the pistols in hand. Close quarters is what it demands. Near side here, rolling thunder. Cuts it up from the side. Luxio, his job is just to try and contain. All the
what
way
the shit?
To the side, he's the only one.
What the shit?
But also online.
Epic Hooper.
Second once more.
My turn. Psych. What's up, bitch? Oh my god.
Caught unaware of a moment.
What in God's name? Dude, they move so well and like as a pack right there. I don't know. Like even last eco on the previous map.
And meanwhile, look at all of the information that Decisive is getting. Yeah.
No, we're gonna.
This guy over towards the Rubble.
I don't actually know what we're gonna do. We're gonna fake.
Looking to try to take a fight.
No,
but
we're going A.
We
clear A.
He's got to be a little bit cautious.
He has 2 years from afar with a fault line held. Drone to clear this, and here's the danger, and here's the stun, so...
He went out early.
Pancada now he's going to make another go of this one here with a near side.
Lots
of targets to choose from here, but the Util's going to be pushing him back out and wide into the open, and the Salvos is taking out second Kawazine.
Down, C.
Just picks up the moment. Takes full control of this here now, and Zelsis and Narrate left to do it all in a 2v3. All down, and Zelsis looking for partition.
Ult, he has ult, he has ult.
We'll stick to the plan. It's not the best of locations, but now that means the pit is online, and that is a win con. Stun. Ricochet's out.
I think John should go in and fight, or Narrate, I mean.
From out here.
Narrate's on Teo now.
Looking to navigate around this pit.
Interesting for them to... Wait, hold on.
This completely changes the game, though. And
nice shot.
Game of these timings here. Attempt to punish, denied. Pancada can't lay claim to that kill. Just weaving in and out. TP's in through the back as well, and he's on that.
Nice narrate. That's my boy right there.
Just not favored for it, narrate. Having to just
Yeah! Shoot his body! Shoot his fucking body! It's the jacket, man!
Well, there might have been some questions about narrate coming out here playing
Good job.
KO bit. And talking about confident fighting, they might be ready to take another aggro peek towards Rubble. But this round, Zekken doesn't charge head.
Oh, there's a big fight coming. Careful. This is a big fight.
Door gets opened.
Watch the util.
Attempt to trigger it. And here it is. Fault line. Salvo's off to the side. They've seen this one. It's a familiar scene. Bang! He's barely alive. Single digits. John QT just holds down that one avenue.
Nice.
Not
We
too
lived.
sure.
Yeah, we're low, but
Just shredded 2 bits.
nice.
But Sentinels are the ones who are finding their way forwards. Outlaw shot.
What's up, bitch?
And miss him, but
Woo! Damn, the shorty.
Surviving that.
Holy.
Bloodbath over here towards A Rubble.
Damn. Oh my god.
The flash just causes Sentinels to be panicked for one
That
moment more.
looked cool as
And
fuck.
Lucio, he's recovered a Vandal. In the
Bouncing
midst of
on
all
it?
of this.
Chill, bro.
Exploring.
Why, Saki? Why are you being weird?
Has just missed the timing though by the look of things.
Are you? What are you
Zekken's
guys
still
talking?
holding the angle.
Nice.
And Luke, without the armor, is gonna.
What are you guys?
Go
Bro,
down
you guys are
immediately there.
weird, dude. Same
Slightly less damage
pussy.
at the edge of it.
Tell him, Rob. He didn't say that, but I added the pussy.
Hold on, I believe, just for the line.
200 tile, one map one. Good
Essentially,
shit.
They're just letting loose of all sorts of
Our
util
local
right
premier
at the beginning.
team.
That's a TP committal. No way.
Uh-oh.
He's just all the way in through that spawn. He is isolated. In the midst of this one, he's causing all sorts of confusion. 2 years, 2 years. Onto the timing. And he's
Timing!
just missed it.
Timing!
Bang. Just pounces and
That's
strikes
life,
back.
bro.
And this guy, the fox in the pen once more.
He's pulling all of this attention towards himself.
Look at him.
And Sentinels.
Timing!
Fuck!
Oh, he's just missing the timing himself. Listen, swings and roundabouts.
But now there's no smokes.
Karma,
Everybody
I
from
guess.
Sentinels coordinating to get past that vice wall all at the same time. But pressure's on. They have to fight forwards. They can't just smoke off avenues.
Drone broken early. Sen realize it. Taking up a bit of control now over towards B main onto site. Big ults online. Steel Garden avoided. Armageddon is the next layer of this one. How the hell do you avoid it? You're gonna skip forwards instead.
What?
Into Decisive,
Oh, fuck.
waiting. Rifle in hand here. And I'll push straight out of the picture.
You're 9 and 2. Save your
Right.
stats.
Just isolated out of the fight. There's no way he can win that from that spot. Now,
Where you going?
all the way onto the site. Door opens up. That's going to be the fault line layered down. Just an attempt at stall from these LOUD players, really, but they're just looking to hold their ground a little bit further. Still suppressed up to Decisive. You dare really overstep yourself here and take this
What a
fight.
shot.
It is actually pretty perfect. Tracks
Oh,
one
he got
the
caught.
angle, but he's opened himself up to Zelsis. Instant response from Kawazine. Rolling thunder now. And
No.
yet Kawazine still delivers. Stun ricochet.
No
down to the
way.
side. That's a steady aim and steady hand from Luke Show.
Wow.
To stand his ground against the raid into that spot. Sidestep, tip tap.
Up, down.
Please looking to double up and high-low potentially. They know they've got Bang cornered.
Bang not even realizing that Pancada's coming around behind. That tap of the door does absolutely nothing. They know still which direction he's coming from.
All cleared out. And look at it here. Very much set in stone. It's 2 years. He's holding on to a bit of util. Guns out potentially now.
Nice try.
There it is, faced up into the end. So
Damn.
And
Some
wins it out.
regen
Narrate
shields.
11 and 3, by the way. So
Regen
absolutely no
shields.
slouch of a performance over here from the Sentinels flex player.
a different setup from LOUD as well. Different look entirely. Moving Luke Show's setup over towards A now. I've had enough of it. Throw it over the top. That's a good connection. Pancada is going to be caught there, but 2Es. Might attempt to slow them down. He's got that held down now. Fault line as the door open wide, and you've triggered a trap entirely. Digizine, my God, man! No.
That was nice.
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately, that was nice.
And Bang, he's a little bit lucky that
That's
nobody
true,
was fighting
Texas.
that.
I know. Trying to pass out what was happening there. Blue flames in your face. Fault line as the door gets opened wide.
It looks very dangerous, but LOUD are not committing to this too early on. Does John feel safe enough to go for this ult orb?
My ult's ready.
B-pivot, I think, has been...
I gotta stop. Focus.
Jock, no way, no way! Digizine!
Down A.
Just slips his way all the way past this one, and a few
How-
shots again. He's near sighted. There's a
Did he
collection.
do that?
Bang follows up. Tiny windows of opportunity that LOUD are happy to pounce on.
Yeah, Decisive swung inside of his own team's aftershock there. But Tui, speaking of which,
Oh my God.
completely
goodness.
caught dead to rights. Bang has been so opportunistic in this round, and he's found them too to get it back into a 3v3.
He did
Nice,
towards
Bang.
Heaven as well. He's gonna
Good pressure.
get some control. On through the high ground here. Loud, no choice now but to wait it out. Take this retake together.
Pretty heavy util advantage in favor of Loud. I mean, the Pancada Paranoia is one I'm looking at.
Good molly, really good molly. Rockets now, rockets.
Rate taking a fight. Oh, okay. Paranoia held. Ready for the timing, and here it is. Sending it flying forwards here as the 3 players get into spot.
Wait, what?
Salvos as well, wide open into the
what?
What? Dirty! Oh my goodness!
He can't be getting away with that. Wide swinging out.
How the fuck?
He got caught by the utility. The whole point of the retake is to put players like Celsius
Jordan, you dirty dog.
There. Pushed way out into a sight line that Loud are already controlling, and a rare whiff from Luke Shaw-Cowanzine. Not able to get the collection, and 3 in a row.
Look at this guy.
Doubling the kills that Celsius has got on board.
Another play to be made, though, towards C-Mount again, just where the bodies are going. Flash potentially, here it is, fault line, glide to the side as well. You have to have a steady aim and a steady hand. Pancada!
That was his first 2.
He's happy to just literally put an end to
mind.
any sort of funny business. Sen, we're going for, it's ult expended. Rolling funded to no avail from Sen.
Drone is down.
Send that one
Our
flying
C
forwards
control
here.
is not working.
Bit overconfident there from
Still
Sentinels.
DG's and Ace, yeah.
They just put all of their eggs in the basket that they would be able to collect.
Dallas is 1 off ult.
A fault line and a neon slide. Put themselves in a really difficult spot.
Dude.
Like a 6-6 half.
Oh.
Smoke in your face. For Sentinels, they're going to be creeping around the map, hoping that they can find a weak spot in the defense of Loud. Snake bite as well.
Nice.
Claim. Okay, there's a kill with Pancada falling.
That's just the salvos. Caught Pancada out completely. He was holding Paranoia in the back of water. Caught in a bad spot, used the Paranoia, wasted it, died.
Oh, they got to
Run!
all of this here. There's a timing to be taken. Loud just about miss it.
Oh my god.
Spike exchanging hands.
Viper ult, Viper ult.
Going to be a pit to play in over towards B. Now the B retakes have been good from Loud, but it's an extra element that they might not be accounting for all the way through into the side. And that is rapid from the rate.
Wow, what the fuck? Nice. That was strange, but it worked.
Pick up those pieces.
Interesting peek.
With the pit in his face already decayed down 2 single digits, and he's got an inclination.
Yeah, and he found him.
With the pit drop down now,
Rockets?
wide still, it's a steady climb up the mountain, and a hell of a time.
Oh, he sent the rockets from Broken.
Show is going to try and isolate that fight.
Oh, that's
Hold on.
beautiful.
Wait, he's so
Incredible
far.
peek at that.
It has to be fake, just walk.
Half already. Where's the
Stuck
follow
it
on the
though.
raid? The
He
raid
stuck it
expects
though.
to just be faking for.
Damn.
That is cold.
I don't even hate his play,
Show.
but
Just
it doesn't look. Yeah, I don't hate his play. I don't hate his play.
Not going to be slowed down here. Puts a bit of extra
5v5
threat
post?
the Sentinels could be playing for this one. It's a TP up close.
Nah.
Heaven, trying to take these fights straight to them. Loud. Regaining control of this one as the doors open wide. No corner clearance, I should say. Bang, though.
Oh, we're fucked.
Sees one of his own. Going to start an
Unless-
attempt to try and float all the way back in through this one. Bang.
Damn.
He's quick with the trades on top of it. Still Loud.
All good. It's all good. It's all
And every
good.
single option really accounted for there. Hear the rumbling of the footsteps.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Careful, bro.
Trying to lay claim to this site. He needs some backup. It is arriving just in time, just in case it is.
Oh fuck. They're coming A. They're coming A. Help.
He's
Help.
got nothing in the back pocket to slow this one down. Fuel timing's down, just trying to dodge and juke this timing to be taken. Paranoia though is good, connects. For Loud themselves.
They're going B. It's a bamboozle. Just kidding. It's A still. Never mind. Fuck. I don't even know where they're going.
Blue room. If they do it, it's ever so risky. Plant down now. No pushback. Off angle. Jump spotted around and the stun.
Woo!
Connects. Believe onto both of the
What the fuck?
Slowed down himself as an aftershock out wide.
Oh
Loud.
god. I don't know what happened,
Know
but we're
exactly what to
dying.
expect. Flushing these players out wide, but not anticipating the drop down.
Heaven,
John's
flank.
still up from the
Fuck.
top. That's a quick trade indeed by Kawazine.
Damn.
Very well handled in this round from Loud.
Yeah.
Saving it?
Decisive just
Probably
got
the
to
smarter
walk out
play
through
here.
straight.
It's too much to ask
Takes the
for.
risk, finds
I think
the
it's fine
side,
to save here.
completely
Don't say
open.
GG map 3. You guys are being weird.
And then
Yeah, tiptoeing around here. They want Zekken as that point of contact.
Woo!
Hoping to set up a bit of a trap play as well. Contacting
Ah.
That's Pancada receiving the brunt of it. Celsius is really overextending any sort of advantage that they're hoping to
How the
make.
fuck is he there?
And Luke Show.
When
he's
do they
so good at
break the
mopping up
door?
space when he knows it's uncontested.
Yeah.
He just takes it, and so rarely gets.
This guy has the map installed in his brain.
Very
I'm
good
seeing
level of
it.
awareness from the newcomer to the Loud squad. TP
Uh-oh.
up to the top. Missing the timing, but seeing the legs.
Post shots.
Yeah. He's going to be chopping them off at the knees.
Zekken maybe with an avenue actually here to take some.
Wait, what?
And the rate, that's just blind.
Yep.
He knows that Pancada was up there.
Send bundle.
Reposition, 2 years, sticking that plan down.
If Kawantine gets caught, the round has a different flavor to it. He's really got to keep his position up here.
Yeah, Zekin though, he's making moves already. We're towards it with stun,
Dumb.
blind, spots Kawazine out. No, he's there. 1 bullet fired.
What? That was
Control the rifle into
so
his hands, though,
crazy.
Yeah, okay.
Imagine he transferred.
Gun in Zekin's hands.
Holy
I think there's some danger
shit,
towards him. But at
man.
this point now,
Gotta start here.
You're looking at the other side, and Loud have got 2 players. Luke Shaw at 20 kills, Decisive at 19 kills. Both of them with double the next highest on the scoreboard. Kawantine at 9, Pancada 7, 2 is 4. And they are
just the nature of the comp that they're playing against. Not willing to make too many mistakes off the rip.
Bang's job is to draw out as much util as possible here. Get early information. Doesn't break the jar. Yeah, that's going to be tough.
It's going to evacuate entirely. So not suppressed up. Loud going to be taking control of C-Mount.
And there is no help
Yeah,
coming early.
Visol.
He is dead alone right now.
Triple flank.
At least we got it out early.
It's going to be easily Sight giving up and over towards Loud. Instead, Sen opting
Louise is too off
all in
ult.
very much this 3 players working their way in through the flank. There's a wall.
There's a vice wall. You got 3-2 on it.
When that time is to be taken.
And you get to see the reaction here from Loud. Do they flip it? Do they all fight with Decisive? Or do they go back and reinforce Mount? 4 players looking to fight
No, this
Mount.
just ran through.
Behind as well. That door's going to be opened up. That's an aftershock into the corner.
Nice.
The stun is good.
Nice.
Come play into the hands of
Wow.
Senses. This is a complete mop-up. One would say here. Leave it just to
Holy
Decisive. Those boxes are not much in the way of cover.
Holy stock. Luke show, big show.
It's going to be renewed here, but a spam again. Bang is hoping that he can hunt down the drone itself, but it tags up onto him.
It's all good.
So that means no smoke, no paranoia that he could potentially be throwing out.
No follow-up though from Loud. They weren't really eager to take.
They re-cleared B.
Another drone for the mid-round information. We're at the minute mark
Luke
now.
Shaw.
Luke Shaw has usually been the player to try and lurk his way up. Celsius is way ahead of most of this one here, but he's
Nice
still
trade.
a little bit better now, and there's that return. Spotting all those bodies, making the call.
Playing retake.
Immediate attempt to try and pivot over towards C once more. Bang. Look at the
No.
reveal. Just caught into the corner. There's no escaping that.
Loud with a player advantage. But they did get caught in a situation like this before. Do they know that there's nobody on the flank? Pancada is holding that position in a really deep angle this time. And they got to hear it right now. The stampede coming through, the flash and the peak.
Raid.
The back as well. Slowly picking away.
How do we win
The
this?
Sentinels retake.
Find it
No
for them.
smoke
They
as
have
well to
breach ult.
obfuscate this one. It's planted for Mount on top of it.
Yeah, it's a slam dunk for Loud. They have breach ultimate. They have aftershock. Salvos are going to be coming back online. It's unlosable.
We're trying to clear most of this here, but as we already mentioned, there's no safe avenue or angle whatsoever. That's
They use
falling
breach
under.
ult.
Silver lining at the end of the day for Sen, but for Loud,
I mean, that's a win for
they're just
us.
focused on getting up to that 11th round.
What the fuck was that?
And they certainly will.
Another attempt over towards A here from Loud. And a TP into the opposite direction. Wait a second, it's a full commit. Second, I think he's heard it.
Wait.
Potentially has with a movement. Oh my goodness! Happy feet indeed. To Paranoia to try and push him
Okay, he's
back
dead, he's dead, he's
entirely.
dead.
Pancada has been
Nice,
in two
Bang.
pieces, bang! Supplemented a bit of fire blindly into
Nice!
the smoke.
The smoke kills are
Follows up
insane from
entirely.
Bang.
The pivot is
Yes,
good,
John.
But steady aim and a steady hand from John QT.
Who he's
Shuts
baiting?
down
Who he's
his rookie
baiting?
player.
I said it.
And they have been trying to stop Luke Shaw from doing this the whole game.
Nice.
The Raid's ready for it this time.
One of the first times we've seen him punished.
Becoming quite predictable to a degree here. There's going to be that drone is broken in time. Fault line actually does connect onto both.
They're going back to A.
Zekin's got to make sure he doesn't get
Oh,
caught by
no.
that. If there was a real follow-up there, and both of the Sen players could easily be caught dead to rights.
What?
What? Where you pulled that one from, Kawazine?
Filthy.
Quick reactions.
But it's
No,
not
my
Jiggle
Pookie.
Beak
Someone in
that's
the crowd
gonna
said no,
see
my
this.
Pookie.
Sees it.
Has
Is that what he
frontline,
said?
Aftershock, breach ultimate. So many tools to stop this B finish.
Stun in his face. And, well, okay. This is going to be...
breach ult.
towards this B site. Like you said,
He's
though,
gonna
so with
ult
that
tap.
rolling thunder. Now is the time to strike. He hears it. He's committing it into the plant.
Oh, no plan.
It's perfectly timed at that. There's a stun at the feet of the Decisive and the aftershock as well. Pushed them right out into the open.
down, B.
Time for the taking is the lives of Loud. And still,
Wow,
it's
nice
up to the
patience
side.
from
It's
there,
still
Ed.
with the trade, John. It's been good for it right now. In the playmaker.
Bang with the
Opens
op.
hands are Bang though. will slow down how fast he can really hope to play this one. The smoke propped up into your face, Pancada.
Kawanzin's had a good reposition here.
Paranoia forwards, dash forwards as well, and that TP off to the side as well. You're cutting up, causing
oh God, he's
a little bit
having
more confusion into the fight. Kawazin onto that high ground, approaches to Salvos as well, and he reveals his hand at that still. Heads on a swivel.
They know where both of them are, right?
A lot of angles to watch for.
Nice,
a lot
Bang.
of angles indeed, but Bang, he's got it well trained, well versed.
Good job. What a retake. Good job.
Good
job, man. You guys ready?
Well, John is coming back over, but he doesn't really have a weapon to be able to fight with. So John would be swinging to trade with an op. It's
fuck, you did it early.
Yeah. Phone line's going to be narrowly avoided here, but the drone still needs to be taken care of. It's cleared the way, mostly. Not quite. They didn't even break it. That's a big tag onto multiple players.
Holy
Those are the
fuck.
flash on top of it. Loud are sticking around for this one, looking like they want to try and square up and posture.
Timing!
Out with the shoulders,
Like,
and that's Bang. Head
It's
taking
unfortunate
clean off.
because he peaked and then the other guy peaked after he
Ball's gonna
lost
be
the
dropping.
angle.
John onto the angle, onto this line with the operator into your hands to see what you can possibly
shit.
do, but he doesn't want to repeat.
Off
Into
angle,
it.
narrate,
There's an
nice.
off angle for you, narrate.
That was too aggressive of a lurk for
A bit of a
Pancada. He
read
didn't
in
have to
terms
do
of how
that.
they're playing. Maybe not the intended
Did not
target,
have to
but
do that.
Going to be happy with the kill nevertheless. 4v4 now. Salvo's out wide and it's getting
Oh,
worse
the
still.
stun was
It's getting
good.
tricky for Zekin. No gun out to really try and take that fight in time.
Very
but
nice.
Still holding it up. Off for the high ground here. There's another getter.
No! It started from that side!
Onto it. Wanted to try and get his own ult off in time, but
It started from there.
The side. This is Loud in control. Ujazine holding it down, just spots
He
it.
said we could go band for band.
Was it ever in doubt?
Fuck. That was unfortunate.
Slowly. Loud not really opting into using too much util here, but Decisive might just be sent flying forwards anyway. Rebel controllers essentially given up freely, and John QT is alone, isolated out towards tree. There's going to be that
Nice.
stun, ricocheting, and now John's on a bit of an island. He needs a bailout fun right now.
No.
Here, and it's got to be Zeltsis still dropped.
Nice.
A moment's notice, right from the top.
Nice.
Ropes. That's just handled it adequately. More so
Stun
than
off
that,
wall?
I would say it's a 4v2 now for Sentinels.
They did handle this
Stop to it.
chaos remarkably well. Pancada and Tui's are completely stuck. These are the two bottom fraggers for
Don't
Loud
bite your
today,
nails. Don't bite your fucking nails, buddy.
at least in this map especially. And they've got to try to pull off a 2v4.
What's going on in the crowd? Why are people... What are we talking about?
Tough situation for them.
Yeah, we'll see.
What?
Dude, Narate got into that position to help out his teammates so wonderfully. And taking the walk up towards stairs.
Oh,
Crossfire
two bottom
here
fraggers.
between Zekin and Narate. Zekin and John, pardon me.
There's that much discussion about that?
Possible. No. Bang just right from behind there. Oh, yeah. Bullets flying forward. Still a lot of
That's a
damage,
Phantom
but
moment, no joke.
Surely gonna see the collection. Yeah.
I mean, obviously, but...
Rounds are the ones
There's
you
never
gotta be
enough
most
love?
Careful of.
Yeah, Loud up the gut. 5 players, bit of presence being showcased. Luke Show, of course, wants to be that straggler.
Oh,
and here
fuck,
it is,
let him have
all
it.
top-loaded. We're going to see it overdrive, facing forwards into the blue room as well. And many targets, but cut away your guns.
Nice.
There's not too much bite left to
Look
the
at Zeltsis, what a Chad.
Already out wide, though. There's traces in your face, and Tui's is able to at least lay claim just 2-1, but he's, again, isolated. And
Bang!
on every single
Dude,
front
Bang
here
is
from
turbo
Sen.
coming. Who saw that?
Luke Show out though.
He's able to work magic.
What about
in
my
moments like
ass?
this, but still,
I said
surely
it.
you gotta think it's undoable. It's a high-low setup. Bit of spam into the corner. Luke shows
The power of
eager to see if
friendship.
he can force
Nice.
his players out wide. Bang shuts it down. 12-11 now.
Oh,
Plenty
yeah,
of
they're going
opportunities
A.
to get away from this.
Should be able to escape, and yeah, they're not hiding there.
Ooh,
Stands
Marshall.
his ground. He was rooted to the spot, but that should be a quick reaction indeed from Loud.
John is one off ult.
Taking.
Forced
John's
to
getting his
play,
ult.
Forced to play to Sentinel's tune
Check
and
your map.
Sentinel's tempo. And John might have an opportunity as he roams around the map to get the ult orb. He did.
No!
He got the ult orb over towards C. That gets him the breach ult online. A massive tool for this retake.
I see it preemptively though. 2 years also earns himself up to the rolling.
We have to
thunder.
bait out their util
Online
before we
is
breach ult. Bait out their util, right?
To the
Bait out
side.
util. Bait out
Potentially
util.
the entire series.
Now we can breach ult after the stun. Everyone, 3, 2, 1, let's go, let's party! Oh, they have ice ult. Oh, they have breach ult as well? What the fuck? They have everything.
Both ways here. Stalemate is called for, but only for a moment. Tempered and eager to
Fuck.
draw blood. Kawazin will not be denied from the perch, but finally with those trades, it's rapidly Sentinels.
We're going map 3, I
Upon
think. Wait,
Loud
unless?
doing all the damage in the world, and Zeltsis is left to do it. Even
Nice try.
more.
Fuck it.
He can't get it done.
Man, they had so much util for post plan. That was
We will
impossible.
be
It
heading to Haven.
was literally impossible. I don't have to lie. I did.
Attack round.
I
It looks
did.
like they wanted to
Like,
set
it's
up
like
for
a side of
C
YouTube that I've never fucking seen in my life.
Just checking out to see if there's that classic mid push on the pistol from the defenders.
Luke shows ahead of this one, and it is cleared in time.
Of course he gets one.
That's going to be the stun to lay it down. Zelsis dropped in a moment's notice and a quick pivot and away. Decisive just trying to scurry towards the back of the side and hopefully the defense at least arriving in time to try and supplement this one.
The fact that they got away.
And making sure to really put an end to all of this one. The rate. How the hell are you going to try and pave away to victory?
Holy fuck, 4 bullets.
He's got 70 health still left alive with 4 bullets left and remaining. 2 players
out
into the open. Oh my god, this is getting messy.
1 HP.
He should never have had a chance in this.
Marsh? Marsh?
A bloody
nah,
dream.
this
Loud
would be...
health advantage, player advantage. Spike drop down into the middle of nowhere as long as they double up here. And with that discipline,
That's right.
I'm out of here.
Retweet,
retweet,
deal.
Here from Sentinels. Grab the orbs.
I think that's a good idea, yeah.
Maybe you can lay claim.
Is that a punishment? I don't know.
A couple of lives in through the back of the side, but Loud trying to play this one safe now. They're going to be regrouping.
Camera!
Trying to play with a gun advantage. Sentinels, they have anything else up their sleeves? They're all grouped up towards the back of the side here. That's a big reveal. Spawn all sorts of them. Util is going to have to be expended here, but a shot darts, rebounding, ricocheting, and here comes the here comes the side swing of Celsius. Straight bullets though, straight through the wall. Will be that answer back from Loud, but this is getting more than messy. This is getting downright dangerous. Drone up and over towards the top. Has to be that exit out of this one. Dart over and around. The timing to be avoiding and a bit of spam into the back.
Damage.
The bullets. Pancada is barely alive. And in through the back. There's no surviving. Surely. Pancada.
Nice. Holy. Bro, our eco rounds are so good now.
From Sentinels. They do it again.
I don't know what the we've cooked, but all of our eco rounds are so good.
There are certain teams. I like this idea. It's a really good idea on an eco. You hide from a recon dart, you get yourself in.
Potentially seeing it though, that's going to be that flash.
I don't think I've seen it work, but...
Held down the line, Sentinels. They got the guns this time.
One more.
Facing into the corner, Decisive.
He died to the burst.
Got to be an indicator issue there. Maybe just stepping into the aftershock. He was hoping that they would just not look at him.
Yeah, I don't think there was too much more that he could have done in that situation. He's just
we should get the kill. Done? No.
Cleanly dealt with.
Well done. Well done. Who the f let's go? Show your ass up. Who the f let's go Loud? Shut your ass up.
Lobby fight occurring. Sending it flying forwards here as well. This is hard committal with these bodies here, but an near side is good enough for the paranoia.
Nice.
You can't escape your fate. Kind of dropped down by the former teammate, and Zekken might be paving away a bit further forwards here. Dash to the side though. Not quite there. There's a flash into the corner, narrowly avoided. Dodge due to Kawazine. Steps up to the challenge once more. Round to the side. He's got those reinforcements.
Nice, man.
Side stepping with the bullets.
They know he's here. Yes, Narrate. Yes, Marshall. Come on, bro. That's my duo right there. Who was there?
He's been playing.
Come on, bro.
Tested in that game. Was hoping that Loud would test him a little further. As yet, he's stepped up to the
Jordan.
challenge.
And we'll see cheeky plays in
Bang.
order, of course. That's
Luke Shaw, this motherfucker doesn't stop, bro.
Back from Luke Shaw. Straight to the dome, a bang, but already damage.
Wait, he's through.
Kills need to be reclaimed here. You got to be watching for all of
Oh, must have been a timing. It's all good. It's all good.
Bit of patience play still.
The fuck is this
Cleaning them all
knife?
up. Kawazine now with 20 health.
Walk, that's the whole thing. Oh yeah, bomb.
Multitude of weaponry to pick from.
Do that John Plant for ult.
Not going for it though.
No, he's not going for any of it because actually the guns have been dropped pretty far away in A lobby, and he just wants to try to take the timing.
He died dropping the bomb.
Shot to the head, straight through the wall. Too weak. Yeah. And Loud got walk around for themselves.
Nice.
Lots of bodies here. Pancada gonna try to escape. Double TP to try and get the hell out.
It's an op.
Sen were quick to pounce onto that one. And
it's beautiful. It is literally beautiful.
He just slinks his way all the way up through C-Long.
Oh my
Off the
god.
back of all of that mid-pressure, Zelsis walks up C-Long. Somehow manages
There
to
it's
evade
lurking.
the timing on the operator.
They're
watching
saving.
That. Loud have got a call. A horrible
Luke Shaw.
decision to save here.
What's up, bitch?
Well, they're not gonna get
Sorry, Luke Shaw.
the gun
I didn't
on
mean it
Luke
like
Shaw.
that. Nice narrate.
Narrate really is taking over. I mean, he's finding so many opportunities to exert his will upon the game.
Shit.
But this round, got to give credit to Zelsis for finding phenomenal lurk timing.
140 jobber.
All good. He's one off ult now.
Loud just need to keep these guns intact.
And I think Loud will look back on this round and just be kicking themselves for Decisive pulling off the timing.
Nice,
Damage
Zelsis.
done prior. We'll see if they can even keep one of these guns in check.
Oh my! I'm telling you guys, Zelsis kills Pancada every time they duel.
5-1.
Like, for a while. He's in his head. I'm not kidding. Chicken? Chicken? Nah, I ain't gonna say it. You can't catch me saying that shit no more. I'll let Weed say it.
Salvos, tricky spot to be playing into. You got your cage propped up, gives you a bit of safety.
Nice shot.
Okay, gun in hand.
He doesn't even get the chance to use the ultimate. I mean, what more are you looking for there?
Yeah. Walking up though into this trip setup. Luke Show not relying onto this one, but when everybody's just steadily crawling up onto the line, a bit of raw spam there. Stinger in hand is not quite the gun for it. Still steps forwards. It's second getting tripped up twice in the making.
What the fuck? Minus 400.
Calls for that evacuation, just trying to play his life out, and Cam's going to be spotting out all sorts
of both of them.
Well. These players are trying to swarm and hunt down.
It's 200. Wait, those are 100 each?
But as mentioned prior, this guy is the hunter right now. He is the danger.
Damn. Minus 200.
He is the Eco Cobra. Gonna win hardly any on defense.
Tight angle for the Jazine. Flash into your face as well. Hopping around. I don't know where that shot went.
What? He hit the step. Move, move, get out the way.
Stepping and dodging. Luke Show stays alive for now. Already sees.
He literally tripped over the step.
Granted, given up over to Zekin.
Both of the big ultimates are yet to rotate around.
TPs.
All three in spawn. They have Tail Hold breach up, but they can't really play to flood. It'll have to be a big set retake.
Look at the flank so far.
Like they're holding on to backside control.
Good delay, good delay.
Dude, look at
this. Rapid flank going to be occurring. He just needs his team to be buying time as well. You're seeing it. Ults offloaded. Armageddon as well. Straight
oh my god, everyone got away.
Has to be that playmaker.
Oh my god, look at this flank.
Play it patiently, not give it
overpass, 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 overpass.
As well. What is the next line of defense for all of this? To be up close to the top lines. And Sentinels, they're going to scatter.
Wow. 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 Wow.
Another textbook round from Sen.
Amazing. That's amazing.
Deep, deep look.
7-1. Let's go, Brazil.
Seeing a wall up and over into his face. Bang. Just holding
damn,
down.
Caster's trying to curse us. Look at Rob in the chat.
Through the back on top of it.
He ain't letting him curse us.
It's a bit of a weird one.
Damn, Caster's trying to curse us.
Delta strikes, yeah. So he was just inserted over towards A, and he gives them those pivot options. Ult online. It's going to reveal all.
Can be slightly dangerous for a player to go for a bit of an aggressive look like this, because you risk giving away a rifle, but now he's just given himself and his team the easiest, freest entry back in. Although Loud look like they're poised ready to flood. Salvo's paranoia already could still be a scrap.
Man going down here, stepping forwards into the smoke. It's where it's going to be
VALORANT.
decided essentially. Celsius quickly deals with Luke Show, and that's going to be the ult offloaded, but still.
I've seen worse. Whoa, what the hell, dude?
You just don't. Straight back to the spectator seats and listen.
Yo! It's Foon! It's Foon! Holy! Holy! Nah. He's doing it sideways. Nah.
That was like the optimal play to set up
nah.
towards the breach ultimate.
He's locked in.
Yes, do you remember when we practiced this one in scrims?
Yes, remember when we practiced our backwards B, hops up the stairs silently.
Through Ivy, he's a speed
Former teammate couldn't do anything. The operator shot that just went wide here, so different direction to be taken now for Sentinels.
Hey, Clerk, I like that.
Pressure exerted by Zeltas up through mid. It's going to be the breaking.
I like that out of you, Jordan.
Needs to be a response realistically from Loud as well to try and clear up some of this space. But Pancada, flash to the corner.
Hello?
Right to the corner.
Hey guys, still here. Hey guys. Pancada died. Pancada died. What the?
Might be able to just slip all the way behind, but NoFF is going to be revealing the job entirely. Can't quite take that timing. Just feigns like he potentially could be. Gets his team straight back into it. Bang is also just trying to fake like he could be lurking up towards A. Util's used. The cam just spots it out entirely. Salvos the next level and layer to all of this. Luke Show is online.
And it looks like he's ready to get this ace. Bang. Might end up walking straight into this.
30 seconds left.
Drop and exchange of the gun. Bang.
Show us bang, bro. Ace.
He's got plenty of money. Doesn't need to be worrying too much about that one. Just wants to do economical damage at this point.
Cringe.
But he's just been highlighted, and that's an ace.
No one cheered. No one cheered for a reason. I'm just kidding. Let's give him his credit, bro. Give the guy his credit, bro. He's a rookie in the league.
This round,
give him his credit,
dog. Chaotic for Sentinels. You can see what they were going for. But the pivot through Garage after that B exploration didn't quite work.
I can't believe Pancana died there still.
And a lot of players just kind of getting caught out in the open.
Yeah, make sure to follow I by Power on socials. Hashtag unlock your ace.
You know, it's an ace, but they're down 8-2. They need way more than that.
On second thought, I'm good.
Decisive with the operator again.
I see.
Core part of the playbook for Loud and they're on their defense.
They're playing
this
so
map, but he
pacey
doesn't
right
really
now.
get too much value. Instead, it's a pivot that's called for.
He knows, bro. He just knows.
Trip's going to be dealt with and deals with. Luke Show's just trying to at least delay him by a bit of time here. Pancada chooses that time to strike, but now he's the one being squeezed. Revealed his hand a little bit too early, but he cuts up the ankles.
Pause the game. Pause the game. We need 9. Pause now. I don't care. Pause it.
Delayed but necessary.
Pause.
Third round added to the tally.
Headed to Luke Show.
What the fuck is that? Take that lineup. Take that lineup. I'm gonna legit play Cypher and use that. I don't care. I'm gonna play Cypher and do that cage all 12 rounds of defense. Hey guys, I have a lineup for a cage.
Good measure.
I can play Cypher.
Throws this one down here. Maybe that drone to try and clear close. That's broken though, and it's trying to bait Kawazaki.
I have 1
in.
cage.
Something is going to be smelling off here for Sentinels if they're aware. They've got all their faculties.
Yeah, man. That's the shot you're hitting.
I don't even know if they're realizing the Kawazaki's still there. Still sent. Don't like the look of it. Over towards A is a dangerous place.
There's a trip.
Start towards the back of B now.
Wait, how's that?
Still tripped. Belly broken. A bit of punish inside. Luke Show's just laying down some heavy fire suppressive element. Aftershock as well, seeking to delay. This is Loud.
Yes, Breach Hole. Where do we fight with Breach Hole? C-Link?
You have to fight over one of these connectors, and they don't look like they're in position to.
Oh, here it is, rolling thunder though. Asking you shall receive.
But
They're
who
try and push
follows
them
up?
back all the way up. Who is following up? That is the question in Bruder Smoke.
Nice. He's so aware.
Save you. Luke Show just
Everyone's so
narrowly
low.
off the mark with that one. Significant amount of damage done to John QT and up a flash as well to push them back. Here's this fight in through Garage. Narrate.
Nice kill,
Just
bro.
strikes from the side. The critical one. Decisive in and through. Sentinels. They're just filling the streets with blood.
Oh my god.
It's finished.
What are Loud G doing? We look amazing, bro. Holy shit, we look amazing.
Loud pulled off a bit of a comeback.
All right, 9-3, focus up.
Things at least interesting over there. Forced an enormous play out of Bang to close. And they'll be hoping they can do something similar.
Shock dart. That is monstrous damage.
Damn!
I mean, listen, I'm not going to do the maths mentally, but that's a lot.
I'll do it.
Like it's the breeze could be
67
bringing down some of those Loud
plus
players.
30
They're not
plus
careful.
75. What does that equal?
Lays it all the way down, up and over.
Wait, no, 67. How did I get 67?
Punish already gliding all the way into this fight. There's a lot of damage done. Needs to be
I mean 64, my bad.
Oh, wow, Second just trying to slip his way in through that anchoring smoke, but didn't realize that that timing and tempo was taken by Loud already.
Decisive did a good job to stay alive in the missile.
Wait, I missed the
Got
kill.
10 HP. Still have an Aftershock to try to keep out the first wave of this retake, but
Someone said just watch the game, bro. Someone said just watch the game, bro.
They go early.
Oh my goodness,
Oh,
defense is
God.
ordered. Pancada needed a bit of a bailout and he's going to be receiving it. Still Sentinels just trying to take this one.
Hold.
Frustration.
Hold.
Potentially finding it here with the damage done to Decisive. It's a 2v2 at that. Still health advantage for Sentinels. Walking all the way around here with a pole line, swinging in and trying to make that play happen. John QT lifting that 1v1.
Ah! That's what we do. That's what he does. Come on, then. Come on, then. What a clutch, dude. Nice job.
What a recovery there from Sentinels.
Wow, wow, wow. We are nice. We are nice. We are fucking nice, dog.
I was worried when Sen just sent it on the first wave too. They ran into the Aftershock.
Yeah.
Went before the recon
Nah,
dart,
he's
but ended up being the
nah,
right
he's different
call.
for that. He is different for
Clutches it
that.
up. Smokes went over to Sentinel. He's been around the houses trying to find a secure position in tier 1.
Yeah, just doing it all, but
Not even a force here.
Yeah, that's what I was just
Not
thinking.
even a force, Brent.
Loud, it's 3-10. You're not opting to force and invest everything. At least for the Stingers to try and engage. You're hoping you can drag this one all the way back. You're essentially giving Sen the 11th round at this point. Now you do have open and easy access over towards B and to Decisive. All the way in.
That's cringe.
Shotgun into your face. You've got to be careful about that one. And a gun reclaimed, picked up. Bulldog.
Bang was worried that this was actually going to be a split into A. He didn't go and help Narrate.
Spike planted.
There are players everywhere.
Yeah, suddenly it was looking.
Nah, low-key, I respect that. It just didn't.
Yeah, laying claim to all sorts of lives.
Ah, shit. Here we go
Will
again.
be stopped. Upgraded for himself here, but with Loud, complete control of backside B, the A-Link extremity.
What the fuck are they doing
For
there?
it, Sen.
Why are they getting eco'd? Now it's day, huh?
Eating
That's
their words,
crazy,
to be
bro.
honest,
That's
saying that they
crazy.
were gonna get up to 11. You can blame me.
really ride the highs and
that's definitely what
ain't there for the lows.
I think it was the right decision to force into this round.
That was they. It is, bro.
Anyway,
because we did not get eco'd. They got eco'd. And that's our mama.
And the confidence to just burst through B.
That was not. I was not involved with that eco round.
And find value. Eyes, attention drawn back over to
I can't call it. That would be sick if I could, though. Imagine.
Decent amount of util now just to try and push.
The players would be like, "Why the fuck did we call a pause?" And I'll be like, "Why the fuck not?" Shit was going wrong. I don't got an answer, but you should talk about it.
In the danger zone, there's no anchor smokes to be helping him out here, but they want to try and flip their way in anyway. Zelsis throwing a knife out to try and catch that timing. Slight pocket to play in with the wall up against it.
Oh shit! I don't like that.
Being used to augment this attack.
Decisive looks really good on the entry. He's finding these pockets, being able to play inside of them.
Yes, I like that edible.
Reload. Hold on, he's just spotted. Yeah, three
all right,
players.
Go chill.
Show straight from. Sen looking to fight over this one a bit harder. John QT, you can see him holding out his arm a little bit wide there with a fault line. Ready to receive either front B or down towards A lobby as a cam broken.
Oh god.
Zekken has got to respect this one here. There's a big presence.
Shoot.
Shoot! Just the one, and LOUD feigning like they are lurking up.
Hit him a little bit.
With just the one player potentially.
What the fuck is DJ's doing?
In through the connector, in through the lurk, and he's causing
Never mind.
chaos and carnage. Quick to capitalize as well off of most of it.
How the fuck did he get away with that?
The A site.
Yeah, and this is it. Quick scurry as well, the tempo increase.
Nice,
How does
Tarik.
Sen manage? Can they shut down his approach?
Drone? Yes, second.
In your hands.
Yes, second. Slide! Yes!
Try and eat up most of these players.
Holy shit, what a brawl.
He was just taking so much space, so much free control over towards A. And so Zekken is trying to make it as tough as possible. And he's forcing out drone, he's forcing out another smoke in that area. So now Pancada only has one for the exec on C.
You only heard one set of footsteps though from Decisive. Still he's called drone to reclear in through mid here. This is going to put the pressure onto Zelsis. He hears the footsteps, the rumble now, and he needs some help and assistance. That's called for. It's going to be that cage into his face. A lot. He sidestep most of this util coming your way. You want to play inside of it. There it is. Hunter's Fury.
Nice, dude.
It's exactly what was called for here. The cam to try and pave the way.
Damn, he's working.
Oblige, helping him out from behind. Over the shoulder with the bullets, but onto a purge. Luke Show trying to make the most of it.
Oh my god, Zelsis! Nah. You're going C again?
Keep Sentinels locking a couple of players, I think, over towards the A site, just in case it's a pause that's inserted and LOUD want to re-hit over towards A site, but we know it's going into a different direction.
This time, Zelsis is playing off-site, so he's not in an opportunity to really get huge anchor value, but he might catch Luke Show.
Oh
my god.
Just pulling out the dart there.
What?
Okay.
Wait. That was fucking perfect.
Zelsis laying siege to this one, picking them.
Wow. What the hell?
This is a rapid goal.
Rooney's in the chat. Let's go, Rooney.
Avoid 2E's ultimate. They don't want to all be approaching from one direction.
It's so damn fast here. There's a rolling thunder to try and clear their way in through spawn. On top of it, it's an aftershock. Push them back and slowing them down. And here is the approach from the Sentinels player. This is where you need to find some value. Here and now, Decisive with the answer back. But John QT also from the side is laying them out. Haymakers, they have to try and deal with Zekken here while a distraction occurs and triple face up on top.
Our team play was so fucking sick today, for real. I know I'm blazing hard, but whatever. Our team play was actually so sick. Actually so sick, man. That was such a good performance.
Dismantling LOUD here on
That was such a good performance.
Back-to-back performances on a map that was rough for them at the start of this year, where they've looked pretty much immaculate.
Wow, what a team, brother. What a team, brother. What a team, brother. Look at the hugs.
Coming into his own. I mean, what a match.
Look at the hugs.